It was a sunny April afternoon in 1975. A high school senior full of dreams walked out of her classroom for the last time. Hours later, she was gone, without a trace. Her name was Melanie Suzanne Cooley, known to her friends and family as Susie. She was 18, bright, artistic, and kind-hearted. She loved poetry, music, and the mountain air of her hometown, Nederland, Colorado. In just a few weeks, she was set to graduate, ready to begin the next chapter of her life. That afternoon, like many teenagers of her time, Susie decided to hitchhike home. In the 1970s, it was common in small mountain towns. A friendly wave, a quick ride, nothing out of the ordinary. But for Susie, that simple choice would become a fatal one. When she didn't come home that night, her family immediately knew something was wrong. She wasn't the kind of person to disappear without a word. Search efforts began, but there were no witnesses, no clear leads, and no trace of her anywhere. 2 days later, investigators found her wallet and driver's license tossed near a dirt road outside Nederland. Nearby lay her pink prescription pill case with her name written across it, Susie. The scene felt deliberate, as if someone had wanted to leave behind a cruel clue. Weeks passed, and the mountain town fell into quiet fear. Then, on May 2nd, a county road worker discovered a body down an embankment in Coal Creek Canyon, about 20 miles away. It was Melanie Cooley. She had been dead for nearly 2 weeks. Her hands were tied in front of her with a yellow nylon cord. The autopsy revealed she had been beaten with a large rock and strangled. The brutality shocked investigators. This wasn't random, it was personal, or it was the work of someone who had done it before. At first, police suspected a local killer, someone who knew the roads, someone who might have seen Susie hitchhiking that day. But then a darker theory emerged. In 1975, Colorado and its neighboring states were being terrorized by an unknown predator, a man who charmed women, lured them into his car, and left behind trails of horror. His name was Ted Bundy. Bundy was known to be in Colorado during that exact time. In fact, a gas receipt placed him in Golden, less than an hour from where Susie disappeared on the very same day. The details of Susie's murder, her age, her kindness, her trusting nature, all fit the pattern. But there was one major difference. Bundy's victims were often found unclothed or partially buried. Susie was found fully dressed, her body carefully placed. It didn't quite fit. Some investigators believed it was him. Others were convinced it wasn't. The case grew cold. No arrests, no confessions, no clear answers. Ted Bundy would go on to confess to more than 30 murders, but never mentioned Susie Cooley's name. Her family never stopped searching for truth. Her mother, Nina, later wrote about her daughter's life and her own grief in a memoir titled Dream Path: Search for Meaning, Search for Truth. In it, she described Susie as radiant, compassionate, and free-spirited, someone who believed deeply in kindness and adventure. Today, nearly 50 years later, Melanie Cooley's murder remains unsolved. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office still lists her case as open, still hoping for that one lead, that one memory, that one person who might finally bring answers. Susie's story is more than just a mystery. It's a reminder of how quickly light can be taken from the world. She was young, full of life, and trusted the good in people. Somewhere on that mountain road, that trust was broken. If you or anyone you know remembers something from that spring day in 1975, a car, a stranger, a road that felt wrong, Authorities still want to hear from you.